What's up, guys? Today we're going over another daily recap of trading. It's Friday, September 30th, and let's go ahead and dive right into it here. And so I take a position here. This is like close towards the open. This is probably like almost 5 minutes in the open. We have a downtrend on all of our charts here. This is called a sandwich strategy. A sandwich strategy is where we have a downtrend on our 15 and 60. We don't really have a trend here on our 5, but then we have a downtrend and a downtrend on our 1 and 30. And so I'm looking for a position to take here to play the downside. And I am looking at the downside because we've got this space here to the lows. The lows are at 36.40 here, and we're kind of in this stair stepping down, breaking out of this up and down channel here. So I'm looking for my entries to the downside here because what I'm trying to catch here is I'm trying to catch this 5 minute going into a downtrend, which will accelerate the movement to the downside. So I get filled here. I got finger on the trigger here, because if my line goes yellow there, I'm out. I do put a stop loss up there at the top, just in case it starts to go up there and I need to get stopped out. Finger on the trigger here. It is going yellow and red. It went yellow there, so hey, it's not making its move fast enough. I'm out. So we got yellow here, and I'm trying to be as safe as possible here with these trades. Because at any moment, this thing also looks like, we can hook up to the upside here. So I got a red line here. I'm saying, okay, let's take it. I got filled, finger on the trigger here. Finger on the trigger because if this starts pushing up here and it turns yellow, I just hit the X button here. So I put my stop loss again. Good execution. I actually put a sell limit up there. So put the stop. So we got red, which is really good sign here. And then our 5, look, it's dropping even lower. And so we could even, get a red line here on the 5 minute, which is what I'm waiting for. Yellow there. I should be exiting here. I should be exiting any minute now. Let's see if I do it. It's yellow, red here. I think I'm probably watching the 1 minute here. Let's see. I don't want to go out of the money. Come on, take your exit. I'm still holding on here, playing with fire. All right, I'm still in this trade here. Got my buy stop up there just in case we start going to the upside. I'm out. Waiting. Let's see if I get stopped out here. We got yellow on the 1, yellow on the 30. At this point, I think because I made a good trade before, what I'm doing is, hey, I made $100 on the trade before. I can let this thing fluctuate a bit. If it goes up and stops me out, I'm probably risking 3 points, which is $150. So I'll probably break even. Our 1 minute's going red, yellow here. Just kind of looks like I'm hanging out for a downside play here. I think I get stopped out here. I believe I get stopped out. But yeah, we got yellow here. Yellow. And we're going sideways. Now we're red. Now we're yellow. Now we're red. It's a long trade here. So we're yellow again here, trading sideways still. I think at this point I'm just like, hey, if I get stopped, I get stopped. It's all good, but kind of let it play out here. But this here, I should be exiting yellow. Should be exiting here. It's a good thing I'm recapping this, so I can learn from my mistakes here. It's getting so close to my stop loss there, 2 points away. Hey, finger on the trigger here. Take it. Take it. Take the green. Take that green. There it is. I did it. I got lucky on that one. It came back. It came back and put me in the green, and I ended up finishing green on that trade. All right, guys, this is why I love the 30-second chart here, is because we're red, 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 red. We don't quite have a red here yet. And, we're making this breakout move here. I'm dragging in my stop, playing it super safe here. If this thing turns yellow, I'm out. I'm just being super cautious. I ended up getting back on track. I was like, hey, you know what? I can't be playing around. There's the yellow showed up. I'm out. I am out. Why? Mainly because our 5, we don't have our trend on the 5. There's no trend on the 5 minute, so we just got to respect this 30-second, and that's why I love the 30-second chart. So here's a really cool setup here. I put my stop here at the bottom, and I get filled here at the bottom just like that. We are fluctuating here because our red 5-minute line just turned on, so we're ideal setup here. Something I should have done here is I should have put more contracts in, maybe like 2 or 3 contracts here, because I have been waiting for this 5-minute red line to show up all day, and it finally shows up. And, we're pushing down pretty strong here. I ended up dragging my stop really tight, securing the win, dropping in my stop right below. We're in the breakout mode here, and I'm like, hey, if I get stopped out, I get stopped out. No problem, no biggie. I just secured the win. I think I'm only about like a tick in the green. Win's a win. And I'm following my trading plan here set up. Got my finger on the trigger there just in case. And then I exit because we were poking up a bit strong there. I'm just playing this 30 really, really close because we're pushing some lows here. And so I took that win right there. All right, here's a good example of, I'm putting my sell stop in there. I get filled on the red here, but I didn't look at my 1 minute. My 1 minute's still yellow here. And it's kind of a weak push here. So it ends up going up pretty quickly, turning against me. I'm like, okay, yellow. I should be taking my loss here at $100. $87 should be the place where I'm taking my loss here. Yeah, I can't be waiting too long on these yellow moves here. It's got to be. See, right there, I exit. I end up giving back $237 on that trade. It ended up roaring back up here, but that's a lesson learned there. If we got yellow on the 1, yellow on the 30, just hang out, be patient, and look at our 5 already. The trend's already gone. All right, so here's another play here. We're trying to bounce back to the upside here, and then it gets rejected and starts heading back down. And as it's heading back down, I got my sell stop in here. What I'm hoping is that we get a red line at the 30 and a red line here at the 1 minute here. And if it doesn't, it just won't fill me. It'll just continue to the upside. So I get filled here. We've got the red 30, red 1 minute. Put my stop loss in play there. And I'm just hanging out here. We got the downtrend here. Let's see. I got the finger on the trigger. If this goes yellow, I got a bell. I'm dragging my stop loss down. Just finger on the trigger here. I'm looking for any weakness here off that. We start moving very quickly. Because we're moving very quickly here, I'm like, hey, you know what? That's too fast of a move. And I'm looking for my exit here. So that's 300, 400, crazy move here. Put my stop loss under. I'm looking at this. I'm like, hey, this is too fast of a move. I need to exit here. And so we've got red everywhere. This is a crazy play here. We've got the yellow. I should be exiting here. And waiting for a bit. It's kind of fluctuating here. There it goes, 500. Moving my buy down. Just being very consistent here. And I take my exit at the $500 range. because that was just too big of a move there to continue. A lot of times there, especially this big red candlestick, because here you see how we had on the 5 minute, we had a big green candlestick and then a big red one. So I'm looking out for that. This is like out of the ordinary here. Too quick of a move to the downside. Just take my profit, selling into that strength, securing the wins. And at this point, I'm like, hey, I'm up on the day. I'm good. I don't need to trade anymore. It's very choppy. It's going up, going down, and we're trading near the lows of lows here. And so that move right there was a 10-point move from that top to the bottom. And usually after 10 points, it's pretty much bouncing territory here. But yeah, what a crazy day. We ended up closing really, really low. And so, we'll keep sharing these recaps with you guys. And I'm learning a lot, and I'm hoping you guys are learning a lot as well.